Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here. Welcome back to a Monday stream, and yes, we're back streaming again. Apologies for last week, guys. Was really under the weather, full of the flu. Monday, no chance last week. I was absolutely full of it. And then Thursday, come to Thursday, I was getting over it. And I'm not gonna lie, I was sat in front of the computer and I started setting it up, and I was just like, oh, I can't. I really don't have the energy, honestly. Even the event, I only did 12k in the event. I just didn't have the energy to even complete the event. But towards the end of the weekend, started feeling a lot better. And we're almost there now. A bit of man flu, but we're alright. We're good. We're good. But yeah, welcome to everyone coming back. And thanks for sticking with me. I know it's only a week, but I don't like to let people down. But I just needed that sort of time just to get better. But we are back. You can probably hear I've got a bit of rasp in my voice. But we're still good. We're still good. But yeah, so today I thought, again, as usual, pretty chilled out stream, bit of gameplay, but I thought I'd try and show a little sneak peek of HQ18. But you got to promise me that you remember that it is only test values. These are not guaranteed. You know, nothing set in stone. And I'll talk about what we've been talking about in testing and things that we're asking for, things that we want changing. And then as the weeks go by, I can sort of update you guys on what we're sort of doing in testing and what we're looking to do. So we'll do that a bit later on as well. And then Thursday after the ape stream, hopefully I can go into more detail. We're not going to show the prime cores yet. I think they need a lot of balancing. That's the biggest thing in playtest at the minute we're talking about. So we're not going to be showing them today, sorry guys. But we'll show some sneak peeks of HQ18. I have shared an image to my members, little sneak peek. And we're going to show a bit more tonight. So yeah. So let's see who we've got in the chat. Anyway, let's go back. So we've got Chris Lewis, Penny Lancaster, Grind Time, Freezes Maximus, and Chris Harmon, all of our members. Much appreciated as always. Appreciate everyone that supports the channel, whether it's not just a member, but also whether you're just subscribed, whether you watch, whatever. But obviously these guys, obviously platinum members, really appreciate them. And they go in for a gift card draw. So yeah, every couple months. So if you think about being a platinum member, then go and hit it up. Be a platinum member, guys. Yeah, $50 gift card every couple of months, and you get a little private chat with me, and do little one-to-one sessions if you like, and yeah, little, some nice little, things in there as well. We've got Ricky Lau as well. We've got Richard Trinder. We've got Chris M. Much appreciated for the name. Me and Chris had a bet. Oh, it was absolutely shocking. So we had a bet. On who would drop first in a war. So I hope Chris doesn't mind. He actually dropped 10 points, and I was like, in the bag. I've got this. I've got this in the bag. Came to Commander, and literally everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. My bots went this way, bots went that way. Lost the bot really early on, and yeah, it was absolutely crazy. Drop points. It's like fair play, Serves me right for sort of being a bit of a gloater. When he got them points, I was gloating a lot. I thought it was in the bag. And, it wasn't to be. So we had a bet that you might have seen it online, that the loser had to have their name changed for a week. But Chris has gone one further. Instead of just changing my name for a week, every day I get a name change. So I'm not even going to repeat what I'm called right now. But look out in the line chat, and you might see me around with a totally different name. And someone actually messaged me today saying, "Are you okay, Wozza? Have you had a big disagreement with Space Ape?" I was like, no, it's just a bet, But yeah, fair play to him, fair play. It's all good for it. We've got Lord Avix as well. E-Rods, thanks for joining. Who else have we got? Action Whale as well. Ronald Van Hollen, Escla Jose, Sadie Zero, is that right? Where did you go? I'm here. That joke will never get old, I think. James Oliver, Matt Poley as well. Autobot Phil, Terra Tabano, welcome back, buddy. We've got Windblade, none of our members, Penny Lancaster. I think I've already said you, but I'll say you again just in case. I can't remember. Yeah, I did. Never mind. You get 2 mentions. MD Prime, Caleb Mann, is that right? Matchram 410, Liam Wiswell. Welcome everyone to the stream. So yeah, people were going like, what's up with that thumbnail? What's going on? Yeah, listen, the World Cup is starting. You guys have your little daft, Super Bowl every now and again, and we have the World Cup, but ours only comes around every 4 years. So in the UK, it's a huge thing. The World Cup, we never win it. I can't say who we're like in terms of American football, but we never win it. We won it once in 1966. Come close a few times, but never to be. We always underachieve. So, excuse me. So yeah, yeah, it's always a good time though. High hopes, low expectations. That's always the way. But yeah, looking forward to the World Cup. I can't not wait. But yeah. And Grind Time's trolling me already. If you probably noticed, I have a big thing about football being called soccer. It's not. It's called football. There's no such thing as soccer. Soccer was an invention from the Americans to differentiate from your sport, which you stole the name of, and my sport. So, yeah, it's definitely football. To the point where I was saying to Dale, listen, you better be changing the name of them chests. And thankfully they have. So yeah, football chests, as it should be. I think Penny Lancaster's going to see my name, funny enough. It's all good fun. Just found Wozza online, Matt Poli's put. I'm sure CJ is making sure that everyone knows. Comics Plus has put it's coming home. Wow. Don't. It's not coming home. It's definitely not coming home. But we'll have to wait and see. It's definitely not coming home. But yeah. Yeah, Autobot Phil, yeah. I know, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed it's in winter, the World Cup. It's a bit weird. But yeah, it's a different change, isn't it? We'll have to see how it goes. Obviously, working in the pub, we're normally just getting ready for Christmas and that is it. But now with the World Cup, it's a bit like, well, bit weird. Yeah, Action Wales got it put on. Yeah, look, I love how in American football you use your hands and they call it football. Exactly, that is my point. That is my point. Grad time. It comes to USA. It's not. USA are even in our group. You're not gonna even win the group, honestly. We might have to do some forfeits, I think, on this because USA ain't even getting through that group. Definitely not topping it. England for the top, easily. Anyway, let's football talk. We can talk more about that next week when the World Cup actually starts. It starts on Sunday. So next Monday it starts, the first England game really. So can't wait for that. But so what have we been doing this week? So like I said, only a 12k event. So I've already got my Prime Core shards. I've already been saving up. I hope you have too. Let me know in the chat how many Prime Core shards you've got. Are you close? So you can see there I was a 500 short weekend, but I'm in no rush for that. I've already got my 25 for these Prime Core shards right now. So super pumped about that. We're up to 14,000 5-star shards, and we're almost at another 5-star crystal. So I imagine with the battle pass, with another, is that combat shards though? Oh yeah, it's combats in it actually. I just remembered. Yeah, so with events, oh that's what it is. Yeah, events. With events, we'll be at 15,000 shards. And then hopefully over the next few events, I think I need 65,000 shards to get another 5-star. But with the extra 500 shards from that, we'll have a 4th 5-star. And then obviously a combat chip as well. So excited for the new 5-star batch when that drops. People still asking when that's going to be. I don't know. They've got so many plans in place right now. And they just need to bring out a 5-star batch. Sharpish, soonish. Because the problem we've got is now we've already got, is it 3 bots? No, we've got 2 bots. Yeah. So we've already got 2 bots that are already in the batch. And now by the time they bring it out, we're going to have a 3rd. Then they got a community choice. So it's a bit of a you know, I like the days where it used to be one community choice and like, oh, what's it going to be? And we all used to, me and Grind Time and Hoist used to do, um, you know, like prediction videos. It was quite fun. And it's not much prediction video when you're like, yeah, it's these three. And that's probably going to be the community choice. So I'll just guess the one then, you know. It's pretty boring, you know. Maybe we should make the batches bigger. That was an argument for and against, maybe. But if they make them bigger, then, you know, do they put it in 2 batches? That'd be interesting. You have 2 to choose from. I don't know. I just think that putting all these into 1 batch is a bit, nah, really. You know, we need something else. Whether they make the batches bigger or bring out 2 batches even, I'll be bothered either way, really. But I think they need something rather than left it too long again. I think, yeah. But definitely going to pull from the new batch. Not got Twin Twist. Is it Twin Twist? No. This guy. I haven't got his name now. Honestly, I forgot his name. What's his name? Not Twin Twist. Is it Twin Twist? Am I going mad? No, Twin Twist is already in the game. Top Spin. Top Spin. So yeah, we haven't got Top Spin on the live server yet. Top Spin's coming soon. I imagine this week, hopefully. So again, they probably might show it on the stream. Hopefully next week we can show some bits of Top Spin as well. So yeah, that's the idea. But yeah. But yeah, saving my shards still, saving my crystals still. So we've even got 5 of these as well. So even saving these in case something happens with these, you never know. And I'm not, like I said to you guys, if something was happening, I'd say, listen, save these, something's happening. But as I've said to Grind Time many a time, if you don't need them, don't use them. And I don't really need them dupes right now. There's no G1 course from them guys or anything like that I'm searching for. So I might as well save them. You never know. They might bring out a new G1 batch with a Hoist G1 core. And I've got a duplicate G1, a duplicate Hoist there ready to go. Unlikely you're going to get the G-Metal or G1 core in that, but you never know. I might as well have a chance rather than no chance. So, just saving it. So, yeah. Where'd you go? At 27k prime core shards. Nice, you're going to need them. Richard Trender's at 19k. Penn Lancaster's at 18k. Yeah, but it's going to be a few weeks yet. You might get another one in there, hopefully. Grand Time's at 20,000 5-star shards and 35k prime shards. There you go. That's the way to do it. What about Holland? Ability 12? I doubt it. I don't think so. It gets a bit silly then with ability 12. But Dale said something is coming. He put a little thing in the newsletter. And I think a lot of people missed it. And he put something like HU18 changes everything. Really? Does it? Everything? I don't think it does. But why did he put that? And then underneath, he's put, what if we up? Something up. And that has baffled me. Baffled me. I've been like throwing guesses at Dale. He's been laughing at me. He said, it's not a feature. It's not to do with gameplay. But what if we up? I really don't have a clue what he's on about. Honestly, I am absolutely lost. But we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully there'll be an announcement soon. He said he might leave some clues in the newsletters, but maybe in the stream. But yeah, some more coming for HU18. It's going to be interesting, no doubt, the way it goes. But yeah, up. It's not a gameplay. It's not a feature. I ain't got a clue. Honestly. 33k prime shard to MD Prime as well. Yeah. More attacks in war. Yeah, I can do. I think I'm still on a cooldown, I think, though. So, yeah, we can always come back. We can come back, and I can show you my team in case there's any new members watching. I can show you my team and go through it and explain why I've chosen the guys, and I can even talk about, you know, like who I'm thinking about switching out and why. And you know, the more different bots you've got for your war team, the better. But it is very, very hard to level more than 8 bots unless you're already at the top of the game. But yeah. Cool, I presume everyone's in now, so let's not mess about. Let's go into HQ18 and have a look. And boom, there we go, HQ18. So you can see there on purpose, I've sort of upgraded one side and not the other side, so you can see the difference. So you can see there the mortars. A bit of feedback for the mortars. I don't like the inside of it being red. Looks a bit weird when it pops there like that. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, mortars you can see upgraded. Walls upgraded. Storages. Missile launchers. You got your energon storage there. It's been upgraded. Again, all these stats are not set in stone, guys. You got the cannon there. Looking pretty cool, the cannon. All upgraded. The HQ upgraded as well. Nice. New colour. Pretty cool. So at the minute, that's the sort of health we're looking at. So jets will still take mortars out and stuff. There's no upgrade thing here. Mines get an upgrade, but we are talking a bit more about mines, and I'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. And then if we go to our Titan, switch our Titan over, and there we go. There's the cool color change. Pretty cool. And those that are quite eagle-eyed will have noticed when I was on the previous menu that there's going to be something. I won't click on it yet because they've got to change these and actually, balance them and stuff like that. But it's going to be a Titan base effect. I don't know if it's going to be 1, 2, or 3. I'm not too sure yet. But you could choose a base effect, which would be pretty cool. And I think that's sort of around sort of Prime League, where you sort of choose that maybe your beam lasers do more damage, or your mortars do this, or this does that, or your walls are higher HP. I don't know, but it'd be interesting to see what that does. But I think Fabian just said that it's not quite working yet, but it's going to be working soon. Again, a lot of these things are in testing right now, and we're just asking the question. That's all we're doing. But we've got some new cores as well. So we can see there, that's the force field disruptor, nothing new there. But then we have the ray blockers. So prevents enemies from being healed. And the big discussion at the minute is, should it reduce all healing or block healers? So if they block healers, it means that, healing combats will still work, Micronus will still work, cores will still work. So if you run a no healer team, nothing will change in terms of that. Or should you? But then it sort of like alienates healers. It's really targeting healers, not healing. But then do we make it so that reduces healing no matter what? So you can have a no healer team or 3 healers or 2 healers, doesn't matter. But it's cutting your healing by X amount, and that's the big debate. So let me know in the chat what you think. Should it reduce all healing or block healers? What do you think? I don't know. Personally, I don't like blocking healers. I just think it's very, very targeted. There's not many healers in the game. There's only 4 healers in the game. And it's very targeted to target them. Whereas healing is so many. I just said that all that's going to happen is we'll target healers. Everyone will run combats with healing. People will request combats with more healing. And it'll come to a point where we need a counter for combats that heal. And we haven't got one because we put it all in this. Where we've countered this and make it X, then it reduces all healing no matter what. So even if they increase the healing, it's still getting reduced. So but you see there at the minute it's the same range as the force field disruptor. I like that range personally, I do, but again, it's not set in stone. So be interesting to see what everyone else thinks of that. What do you think of it? Do you like the range? Do you not like the range? Is the range too big? Is it all right? Let me know what you think currently. Like I said, this is up for testing, guys, up for changing. We've not even got this far about talking about range yet. We'll still talk about difficulty and the prime cores and things like that, and whether it's balanced or not, and just a chat right now about all the things. But let me know in the chat. Let me just oops. There we go. Hey, you ain't made it until you get the box. Let's get this back up again. Cool, there we go. And then we've got the lightning rod core, which you can see is a bit smaller than the ray blockers. And then we've got the new core fireproof dome, which reduces 54% of fire damage. So very sort of similar to electrical damage, but obviously a bit more, 54%. and the Buildbot is immune to fire damage. I'm not too fond of this. I don't know. Will we see a lot more fire in the game? That's why. I just think that a lot of fire is damage over time. Because damage over time, dot damage just isn't really that, you know, in the meta right now. You know, people don't really use it because it takes a while for it to kill defenses, and in the meantime they're shooting you. So dot damage is a bit of a problem anyway, and I think this is just making it even harder. You know, are they just targeting 6-shot because 6-gun even because 6-gun's so good? Is that what they're doing? Is that what we're doing now, to target in one bot? I don't think it's really fair, but it'd be interesting. You know, it'd be interesting to say the least. But yeah, as you can see, all the yeah, defenses, new mines. The big discussion at the minute is the problem is that these mines increase the time effect, but it doesn't increase the time effect for the MSM. So personally, I think the MSM needs a bit of a rework. They could keep the time there, and that should depict the time. But I said that the MSN, so what should change as you level it, is the area. You see there, 50% range. So this should affect the time, the level, and then the core itself should affect the actual range. And I think the range needs increasing because you can use 4 of these on the launch pad and bots can still get through it. You know, it still doesn't cover all of even the launch pad. So, and I still think we still talk about it, but we're talking about requesting another outpost and a couple more mines. That were the new defenses for HU18. So at the minute there is no new defenses. So there's no new defenses and totally new ones. They said that come 18.5 there might be, but they said there might be more defenses, and we're arguing the case for an extra outpost and 2 extra mines. I don't think that's disastrous. I don't think that's gonna break the bank, you know. But yeah, I'm hoping so as well. Let's have a look what people's thoughts are on this anyway. Liam was asking about the cap. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Liam Wiswell, reduce all healing. Healers are useless. I won't go that far. Healing reduction. Healing by percentage, so reduction. Yeah, grind time. Doesn't like we're just picking on healers. Ah, a lot of grippers got a good point there. Block healers and reduce all healing. So yeah. Excuse me. Chris Hammond shouldn't mess with healing. There's too much healing in the game. It's far too much healing. Far too much. Liam Wiswell asking stats for the MDS and Spider-Man. They're not getting an upgrade come HU18 launch. They may at 18.5. They said they'll probably do it in 3 installments. So this is actually like 18, then we've got like 18.3 probably and 18.6 per se. We're going to do it in 3 points. So all the defenses now. Then they're probably going to do like the mortars, the shocks, and the turrets. And then they'll probably do the shield gen and the MDS after that. I think that's a plan really. Where do you go? When is HU18 coming? I still think about 3 weeks yet. I think we've still got to test it, and we're not getting much feedback off the 8. I think they're still busy doing bug fixes. But I imagine about 3 weeks though. I know everyone is eager for it. But yeah. Fireproof mess up using Sunstreaker and Slingshot. Yeah, it will. Yeah. Let's have a look. They need to fix it to the bots, focus on the HQ. Isn't that Dazzle Strike though? Isn't that when Dazzle Strike's on your team that they walk off? I'm pretty sure. Aaron Matthews, where in the UK am I from? Manchester. I'm from Manchester, bud. Only too much healing for top guys. You're a minority for us mid-tier people. Chris, you're not a mid-tier person. I've seen your team. Yeah, look at, you know what? Mid-tier players don't even use healers. Honestly, because I talk to mid-tier players a lot and I give them suggestions on teams, and it's quite hard because I talk to them and I'm like, you're gonna need a healer soon, and they're like, nah, I don't even use healers, and I get like, this in Platinum and Gold League. And I'm like, and Cameras even. I'm like, trust me, when you get to Prime League, if you ever get there, you are going to need healers. I know some people don't, Tex doesn't, but they do. They are more forgiving. They do help you a lot. But yeah, once you get to top level, it is quite hard without healers. Hey, will we get another shot at Fortress Maximus and Scorponok? No, I doubt we will. They'll be available with 3-star and 4-star shards, I believe. But yeah. Yeah, I believe so. They'll be available in shards. Hey, Righteous, thanks for joining, buddy. Penny Lancaster, family, you need 3 healers. No, you don't need 3 healers. Grind Time thinks, oh, BB should have a range that covers the base of the entire map. Yeah, but then you have them totally out of range. Once they're like even bigger than that, then people start putting them up there, and then it's so hard to get them without jets or really long range bots. So I don't know, but yeah. Hey Cheeto, how's it going? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining. Yeah, prioritize BBs proceed until they have 2 BBs close by, and then they protect each other, which is a bit weird. But yeah, I agree. Yeah. Freezes Max dropped a healer on his team. Yeah, well, I probably could, but I just like to, because it's a lot easier. Liam Wiswell, I'm just waiting for the world to burn once 5-star Chromia comes out. I don't think it's needed. I don't think anyone needs 5-star Chromia. Let's be honest. Deception needs better RNG. But don't we all? Don't we all, bud? But yeah, so a little interesting. I'm not sure this is a bug. And I'm a bit reluctant whether to show this or not. But I want to do. And get your opinions. And actually, I know what your opinion will be, actually. But I'm a bit puzzled. We've asked for some clarity from the apes on how this is going to work. So, at the minute there, we've got Blaster level 65. And if you notice there, the top players will realise this quite quickly. There's 35 million XP. XP. 35 million XP. Now, currently, to get a bot from 64 to 65, it is 48 million XP. So that is the XP reduction that we're talking about. And that's a massive reduction. That's 13 million reduction to get from 65 to 66. And what happened was, when we got all the bots, straight away, this happened. When I'll show you. This happened. 746 million XP Cup got extra. And as soon as we took them into battle, that XP filtered into the bot and leveled them straight away. So again, likes of Blaster that I've used in War, this is only a test account, likes of Blaster will go straight up to like level 66, maybe 67. You know. They get the XP that they've been gaining while being maxed. And that's pretty decent. But what I don't want is, I don't want a maxed out team by the time that HU18 just drops and I get a maxed out team again and I'm not getting anything to level. That's a bit boring, but it does save me a ton of money. So, you know. What do you guys think of that? You know, I'm interested to, I don't know if it's a bug or not yet. Maybe, oh, Dale's in the chat, so maybe he can clarify. Dale's asking when he's coming on stream. I have hit Dale up today actually saying we'll have to come on stream, but Dale, you tell me, bud. I said when HQ18 drops, we'll get you on the stream. So that is in your hands. You tell me when you're coming. Shadow, hey, don't forget it's a test account, bud. So yeah, I might have a lot of 5 stars, but this is not my actual account. This is just a test account. Yeah, well, yeah, 64, yeah, it's 35 mil currently. So I am super pleased because even the lower levels have been reduced. So let's look at that. So 16 mil for level 61. What else? There's a couple more what to show you in that, but let's look at that. 1.9 mil. That's about the same actually. It's scale better. So one is from 0 to 51, it still looks about the same. But after that, it is heavily reduced. So there was some bots like 50 odd when I find them. 65, of course. So have a look. So 17 mil at 62. And again, this is not finalized. I've got to stress that again. Look, only 4.5 million to get to level 57. This is huge for free-to-play players and huge for new players. I do love this. I do. It is really, really good. It just worries me that we're going to get level 67 bots in a week, and then we'll have top players again just saying, hey, I'm bored. You know, we need something else, because with this XP increase, it's great for players that have been hoarding all the XP on maxed out bots. It's great for them. But if we've all going to press the button for HQ18 and have max bots, then it's, you know, we've all been waiting for a reason to level bots. So, you know, we need something else. Yeah, exactly, Action Well. Yeah, 16 million for 61 when it's 18 million for 60. Exactly. I love this. It is really, really good. It's a good move from the apes. And I've always said this to everyone. You know, anyone that's looking at this right now and going, well, obviously we're all going to get XP, but anyone's looking at this going, hey, this ain't fair because I had to do X. Well, listen, I remember the time where you pulled 4 stars, and when you got a 4-star dupe, you got 4-star shards. God's honest truth. That was awful. And I remember playing for triple XP and double XP, not super XP. You know, I remember fighting in zone 12 with double XP, getting like 5,000 XP a battle. Something crazy, like the XP that you get in normal battles now, we were getting in events back then. So don't come at me saying like it's not fair that these new players get an advantage, because everyone that's a new player that came after me has had an advantage, and I'm alright with that. I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. The game has got to progress that and make it easier for new players constantly. Otherwise, those new players will look at the players that have been playing for the game for years and will never get to that level. Ever. And it's not really fair, you know. But, yeah, for top guys, we need to keep them interested. That's all we need to do. So I'm sure there's plenty of questions. Let's have a look. And the XP was fixed. What do you mean by fixed? I'll have to find out about that. When did the XP decrease going live? I'm hoping at the HQ18 launch, but again, it's all in testing. I can't stress that enough. It's all in testing. Shadow DF12, is Twin Twist good? Yes, he's very good, especially on defense. He's pretty good on offense. Very good on defense. Grant, who's waiting to level bots? Everyone. Liam Wiswell and me over here with an 8 million, 9 million XP bar and Iron High level 58. You'll get there, buddy. You'll get there. Storage is forward XP from Zen farming. No, I just buy it. Rodovan Holland should open up level 70, not just 67. Yeah, the problem there though is if they open up level 70. Well, they might have just made it 67 and had a massive XP, like kept it at 60 mil. There's no difference. But they make it level 70, then we've got a research lab for probably for the next level. And then they've got to, if they just increase it up to 70, then they've got to make defenses scale with that. And are they out of reach? A lot of questions about that. So yeah, again, still testing. Perfect time for a 4th research slot from Matt Foley. Yeah, I don't get why they stop us from having multiple ones, really. Yeah. Right, just I hated double XP days. Yeah, but you know what? Back then, level 60 bots was the pinnacle. You know, a level 50 bots even when I was a new player. Level 50 was like, whoa, this guy's got level 50 bots. And 5 stars weren't even a thing. When are you going to give Wozza codes? Penny Lancaster, you're presuming that I don't have codes. Hey, Smokey. Dale, what about the new feature coming soon? Don't. Please don't. Hopefully it goes live before the 3.5 mil event. I don't think it will stay puffed. I really don't. But if it is going the way it's going now, then hopefully that XP we've stored will go through. I'm hoping. I really am. If not, I'll be a bit disappointed. Who is Twin Twist on con side? Koala Gun. That person, yeah, that one. Collagon. I don't know. Whatever. Honestly, like someone even corrected me, and I still can't remember. I feel like I'm like an ancient old man trying to say the name of a new toy that's come out. Honestly, I ain't got a clue. But yeah, waiting for this next 5-star batch. I actually want skids, you know, because I was looking at a way to take out build bots cheaply. I had a few problems taking out these build bots when they're around the MDS. I find that everyone's putting them sort of like, you know, sort of around the MDS like this and around the shield gen and protect them in, you know, because obviously in Prime you have effects that we don't have in other leagues to make it harder for us. I was like, right, I can take these out with Jetfire, but then Jetfire gets really costly. I use Jetfire on the shield gen, so I don't want to use Jetfire anymore for these build bot cores. I could use Smokescreen, but it's 6 ability points per build bot. So if you're killing 3, it's 18 ability points. A lot of ability points. You could use 6 gun maybe, but with the protection, it's not doing as much damage. So I was like, how am I going to get rid of these build bots cheaply in an area? I need someone that's going to do a decent amount of damage in a big area who's got half decent range. If only there was a bot that did that. Skids. And you know what? I don't like skids for any other reason other than that. I found a use for him. And that's the one good reason to level him, because build bots are huge in the game at Prime League right now. So if I can get a bot that does that, that's brilliant. So, yeah. Liam Wiswell's put Sea Spray. Yeah, but Sea Spray because of... So, yes, but then if it's electric cores, then he does 0 damage to the build bots. So, people are putting electric cores around the MDS. I have. So, you know, we need a different bot. Maybe Warpath, but I've got a 1 in 4 chance at Warpath, and I do not want Rodimus. I do not want RC, and I do not want Perceptor. So that's a no-go as well. Ricky Lau, HU18. No, I'm not talking HU18. I'm talking now in the server. So in Prime League, I'll show you actually. I'll show you. So let's just go back to the game. Hey, look at that. Hey. So when you get to the higher levels of the game, we have a Prime League zone. So looking at Prime League zone, so you can see there. So it's a normal defenses at 100% HP as they are. But then we also have, if you choose the Plasma MDS setting, then any buildings destroyed will spawn sharks. The Laser MDS setting, then Buildbot shield nearby defenses for 30% less damage. The Minigun MDS missile launchers apply a 30% anti-heal to bots. And then every single defense has 10% extra health and 10% extra damage. So there's that. But then on top of that, so that's Prime League. But we also have a hard mode. And hard mode, if I can show this, I think. Does it show it actually? No. So hard mode, I think this. So I think it's combined to have 100% of their HP rather than 50. It's an extra 20% HP, extra 20% DPS, and the effects that we mentioned about the sharks and the protection is doubled on hard mode. So you can see there that these build bots are sort of shielding areas. I'm not too sure because I've been messing about on base and changing things. But as you can see here, that the MDS has 10,000 health. So a lot more health. Beam lasers, 7,000 health. 7,500 health for mortars. Cannons have 9,000 health. Shock towers have 10,000 health. So, you know, Billbots a lot more health as well at this level, 4,500 health. So, you know, it's a lot harder at this sort of level in terms of getting through the base and attacking. So yeah. I'll get any more questions. So yeah, they are hard, the War Shadow in our league. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. Grandad's put, if you pull the entire batch, it makes getting Warpath pretty simple. Yeah, yeah, you're clever. Yeah. Skylinks. Skylinks doesn't cover a large enough area. His smoke doesn't cover an area big enough. So the area you're looking at is sort of, you know, this area here. You know, Skids covers all that area, but that area there, he's got no chance. What were the new bots? The best video could do with an update. That is the plan, Ecto Gambit. So what we're gonna do is, so me and Tex have already decided that next year we're going to review all those videos and sort of see how things have changed with HQ 18 and with the game progressing, and sort of do an update on those. So that would be pretty good to watch as well. So yeah. Penny Lancaster's put, go for Warpath. You chance Flack and look at you now. Yeah, but then when people put them sideways like that, then it's pretty awful, Warpath. And I also don't like it. You got to path a certain way sometimes. And I don't know. I'm a bit out on Warpath. I'm debating whether to level the 4-star. So on this account, my 4-star, which will still do the job, does like 2k damage already. So I could just level him up and use him maybe at a higher level. And if they are reducing the XP, then that's a possibility. You know, I could easily upgrade. I've got plenty of spark. I've actually just put a mill into Prowl, actually. So, yeah. Penny Lancaster 4-star isn't even close to the 5-star. No, but I'm only trying to take a Billbot. So, Billbot's at 4.5k. Then he can take it out quite easy with 2 shots. So, yeah. Yeah, 2k, so it's still only 2 shots regardless, no matter how good he is, 5-star or 4-star. But yeah. Well, Goldfire, yeah, but the MSN stopped Goldfire, so it can be quite hard. I've got a certain plan in place that I can have a look at. Can I? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Vincent Leeds, what 5-star are you looking for now? Definitely Skids. And I want to see what the new bot's like. Definitely. Okay. So, I'll show you how I had my base originally, and then we'll go from there. So, I had actually 2 electric cores there, like that. And they had these 2 there, like that. And I think they're all covering the MDS, but I can't remember if... Plasma? Which one's Plasma again? I always forget which one which. I'm sure Plasma's the Sharks. Yeah, so let's take Plasma off. When you're in Prime and everything's healing itself, even 5-star Warpath can't do that. Yeah, but you know what? They've got healing cores and I'm good. Because they've only got 1 electric core. It's when they've got like 2 or 3 electric cores, that's the problem. So... switch that to minigun. There we go, yep. So... test account, obviously. I can't actually remember where my mines were even. But... the plan. I've had a plan in place. My plan is... this guy. Not with this. No. But actually with this. Now I could use you and blur. But let's go with this guy first. Yeah, Pan Lancaster, I'd like to see Warpath get an SA11. I don't think they can increase his damage because he has infinite range. It's quite OP already. But I do agree about, you know, getting healing or some sort of, you know, healing or protection or something like that, but not extra damage. I think it'd make him a bit too OP, but definitely something like that. No names, but any trick to level up fast. It's a power level. Sadly, time and money. But power leveling is definitely the best way. The least bots possible in the highest zone possible. So the least bots in the highest zone gets you the most XP for that bot. Obviously, you're running less bots, so they get less XP. So if you're taking 3 bots into a high zone, only 3 bots are getting XP rather than say 6 or 7. But they're getting a lot more XP. So best thing is to focus on 3 bots if you can, and take all 3 bots into a higher zone. You're free to play, and those 3 will level up very quickly, and you can maybe use them to level up other bots. It all depends on which bots you choose as well. So, you know, if you've got Cup, leveling very fast. Rhinox is very good at leveling. Level him up. Blur, very good. There's a lot of bots that you can use for leveling, and those are the bots you want to focus on, without a doubt. Combiner doesn't affect XP either. No, it doesn't. Okay, so let's go with this. Let's Rhinox in there, and then take Sea-Spray out of there, and then put Sea-Spray in there instead of him. Cool. Hard mode, Prime League. Anyways, well, what about Slingshot? Slingshot won't take out a build bot on his own. But for the anti-healing, then definitely when the Prime League come round. Not the Prime League, the Prime Core, I should say. 3-star bot worth leveling up. Definitely, I'd say Trax. Maybe even Optimus Prime. There are some good 3 stars. Elita, Star Saber, Cup. All good leveling bots at lower levels. So, yeah. Right, let's go with this guy. Now we've hit a mine. Let's see how we go. It's worked out quite well, hasn't it? Worked out quite well. And that's how you get rid of billbots. That was always the plan. I love that. Honestly, that's absolutely brilliant. That was the plan. I might have to turn into a sack player. But first, I need to get this guy. This is why I wanted this guy as a 4-star. For this simple reason. Hector can be broadside? What do you mean by broadside? What are you asking? I thought you were asking about broadside. If you're asking, can broadside take that area out? No, he can't. Definitely not. So, let's get it a bit more realistic. Let's put Blur in there. With a 4-star version. And then core-wise, I mean, what could we do core-wise? Don't matter really. We can do that though, can't we? Oh, I know, Penny Lancaster. My slingshot is 61.9, I think. I mean, pretty sure, yeah. But slingshot doesn't kill a billbot until he gets SA11. He's just a bit short. Oh, is broadside good as a 3-star? Yeah, I'd say broadside's good. Yeah, definitely a good bot. Let's have another go. Go with Blur this time. What I'm gonna do is Billbot. 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 I mean, it's a lot of ability points, but we used all our ability points. But if you watch, all the Billbots pretty much gone. Just killed the shield gen, and now it's waiting for him to die. And we got this guy. He got the MDS as well. Oh, there we go. Let's get rid of it. Oh, nearly the 4-star. That's close, you know. That was pretty close though. That was pretty close though. But you see why I'm now saving my 5-star combat shards and not spending them. This guy's pretty immense, not gonna lie. Is 5-star Optimus Prime worth taking all the way to SA11? You know what? The hard thing is, if you use him a lot, then yeah, any bot is worth SA11 if you use him a lot. If you don't, maybe not. Okay, it's only at level 8, so let's go with 10 then. Let's take this guy to 10 and see if he's worth it. Oh, I need combat spike. Ugh. Blur is too OP. He should never get a 5-star. He is too OP. Sadly. He is. And this should blow some people's minds. I need some spark, do I? What do I need? Combat spark I need. There we go. Done. Don't forget, it's only a test account, guys. So then we got Blur again, and then yeah, let's upgrade Sidetrack. Let's try and get him as a 4-star. See if he can take out that whole section. Okay, here we go. If you can pop some outposts while you're doing it, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I've actually moved on my outposts for simple reason of testing, but it's not a bad idea. Put them all up the top for this reason. Oh, big caught by an MSN. Ugh, I went fast enough. That didn't work out. You can tell I'm a bit of a Blur noob, can't you? Let's try again. Without being a noob. Razorhorn74, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, 3-star cup is definitely decent. You could probably use a 3-star cup in level 13 quite easily to level up without any cores. With just his G1, say gold G1 probably. Be interesting to test it. I can probably test it on this server, but it's not really realistic bases on this server. The bases are a bit unrealistic, a bit under leveled. But we can definitely try it. Razorhorn's birthday soon. Well, happy birthday when it comes round, buddy. Okay. Drop. Right, let's go faster now. Go faster, Stripes. Go, Blur, go. Maybe put Megatronus on him. I mean, I put, obviously, thingy on him. Liege, but... Where's he going? Why is he going up there? That's just weird. That's very strange. Very strange. That I put it in there and he appeared there. And then went around there and cleared that. Very weird. Any bots other than Blur should never get a 5-star. Definitely. Tracks. Tracks 5-star should never happen. Blur 5-star should never happen. There's just some 4-stars in the game that are massively OP right now that are viable at the very, very pinnacle and do the job better than any 5-star. Yeah, I know he passed but you don't pass the other side of the map. You know, Blur was there when he died and he went up there. Let's try something different then. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm not sure I get that. I should have gone to there, shouldn't I? It's all good. Look, see, look, he's over there again. Why is he over there? He died there. It's like where the second place he went to, he's appearing. It's a bit bugged if you ask me. Tracks are one of the biggest counters in the game, Freeless Max says. Yeah, but he also has the most OP ability in the game. Blocking 60% of all damage is crazy. It really is. And you take out the FFD, and he's still the most powerful bot in the game, I think. Even more than Blur, I think. Blocking 6% of damage is crazy. Crazy. William Wilkinson, when's the 3-star part of Fort Matt's going to be? It's going to be a while yet. It's going to be a while yet. After Christmas, without a doubt. I'll give my tracks SA11. I don't really use him that much anymore. I tried doing without him to avoid having to kill the Billbots, but now with electric cores getting a massive, you know, buff as such. Let's have a look this time then. See, look, it's appeared there this time. Very strange. But yeah, it's cleared it this time. Very weird. And then we can just do whoop whoop. Where's that Billbot? Why is it protected? Oh, it's bugged. I forgot about this, yeah. It's bugged. Because even though the Billbots are killed, they're still protecting the defences. And this is actually on the live server, I think, as well. Because look, this should easily take out that. But it's not doing. Could do than getting out of this T-lock mine right now, not gonna lie. I ain't brought a combine either to this, so that's not good. There we go. The combine isn't active though, so it's not too bad. I don't forget this is only actually a half a HQ 18 base as well, so it's not a full base, is it? So, you know. There's smoke screen, just picking him off. We need to take him down. There we go. Get rid of that guy. Take him out of there. Get Jetfire out of there, even though he's not gonna. Oh, it's got out. It's alright. It's fine. It's good. It's all good. Put healing bomb down there. Let's keep them all alive. I want the healers, keep them alive as well. We're gonna run out of time. Ooh, that was close. Woof. 3 seconds. That's only half the base. So again, we've got to talk about, do we get some point increases? Do we get a timer increase for the battles? And looking at that, maybe with all them defenses only half taken out as well. So maybe, but then a lot of them were shielded because the build bots, and maybe not. But they need to fix the build bots first, basically, before we decide that. But yeah, definitely. Is Dale still here? Grind Times asked. I guess not. I'm sure he's busy. Freezes Max. I'm actually debating dropping Cutthroat. Don't want to stop using Sins though. You can use Singe on someone else. I use Singe on Blades. Blades is still good for these effects. Who's the conversion of Blur? Runabout, yes. He gets after a certain amount of time in his first mode. Ah, of course, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, good point. So I might have to stall the initial run. Maybe it's that. Good point. Yeah, I was thinking it's when Blur dies, but it's not, is it? Thanks, that Master Ninja. Thanks for the top tip. Chris, do you use Line app? Really? Really? What's my ID? Whatever you have chosen, Chris. Whatever you have chosen is my ID. Tano's got Nexus Core. Any bots that would be good with that? I'm not a big fan of Nexus Core really, but if you're having problems with combiners, then I would definitely you know, debate it. I would definitely debate using it if you got a problem with them. But yeah, I always say in terms of, so there's obviously the attack cores that increase your damage, so enhanced ordnance, and there's volatile mixtures and anything like that. But then you got prime cores that are you know, some like Quintus do damage, but some of them are passive. So what I mean by passive is if you put Micronus on a bot, yeah, you can sort of choose which one to put it on, but that will work for your whole team. So it's just fitting it in on a bot that doesn't need a core. And same for Nexus. So pick a bot that you think doesn't need a core. So Track's a good example. So Trax doesn't really need a core. It's a good bot to put it on. You know, Blaze doesn't really need a core. He hacks. You don't really need the enhanced ordnance, so you can probably put it on Blades. But then I wouldn't put it on Prowl because you got Prowl because you got G1 cores, things like that. So it's a very careful decision in terms of core choice. But just think to yourself, like, you know, do I want more damage out of this bot? Can I get more damage out of it? If it's a passive ability or a support ability, consider using a prime core of some kind. There you go. How do you how do you feel you handle pressure when playing in Top Wars, Chris? Wow, such a troll. I love it. I love it. I love a good troll. Yeah, I've already told the story, Chris. You might have missed it earlier. I've already told everyone, so there's no hiding it. Everyone knows. But is there any info on Titan base effects? No, not yet. I did show them earlier that they are going to be linked with your Titan, but they're not finished yet, so I can't really show them. They're not even working even half right. So we're going to leave that for now and come back at another choice. Does the FFD take away Sidetrack's invincibility? Yes, it does. That's why you need to take it out. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's why I was doing that and then doing that and hitting that. But let's try it again. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to deploy a bit later. Love how Grind Time's even joining on this now. It's all good. Hey, listen, if you're going to mouth off, and listen, you know, I am a bit larger than life sometimes and a bit cocky, let's say. But hey, you know, you've got to roll with the punches though. If you're gonna be that cocky, you're gonna get brought down a peg or two sometimes, and you've got to take it like a man sometimes. You've got to go, you know what, fair play. Yeah, you know. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that. Hey, that's worked alright. So yeah, about 3 second deployment. Look at that now. Ninja. You're the man. I like that. Look at that. Look at that. And then we just go like that as well. Let me go like this. Watch. Let me go. Take that out. And then Fort Max is probably not 2 weeks to take it out, but we could try. Yeah, it doesn't do enough. Let me do that as well. And there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Love it. But yeah, how to take out the MBS. That's why I want this guy, and that's only a 4-star. Sidetrack is immense. Honestly, I really want this guy. UK cockiness. I'd definitely say Americans are more cocky than UK guys, without a doubt. Just because I'm cocky doesn't mean the UK guys are. But I think it's a different sense of humour. You know, I think the English, their sense of humour is that we do come across pretending to be cocky, but it's actually a false narrative. You know, we're just having a laugh with it, really. Chris M, can I write your new name here? If there's any swear words, it'll probably get blocked. So, if there's no swear words in it, then yeah, I'm all good with it, bud. I'm all good with it. But if there's any swear words in it, then no, please don't. Grind time is Wozza, of course, yeah, of course. Oh my god, how old is that joke? Come on, come on, find some new jokes at least, eh? Right, let's go back to the other account, on our main account. Let's do this war attack, and then I can go through my base, and we can. A few people have seen this before, I'm sure, but for the new ones in here that are a bit lower level, want to know how it's like in Top Wars, stuff like that. You know, Regis Max changing my name to Evil Wozza. New joke. Can I ask you a question? Oh, here we go. Ask away. Didn't mean I'm going to answer though. I might not answer. Oh my god, Master Ninja. Oh, you're as bad as grind time. You know what? Peanut butter and jelly. Well, so the story goes. Grind time. So the story goes that. Oh god, how many stories do you want me to tell it? I mean, you're bringing up things that people in this chat have got no idea what you're talking about. So, Vegemite and peanut butter for a start, peanut butter and jelly. So it's called peanut butter and jam over here. We have to call it jam. We don't have jelly over here. Would not go with that. It's a dessert. What you call it jello. We call it jelly, which is just weird. Anyway, but me and Grind Time were sat here one night. I was like, we were talking about snack wars and watching it on YouTube and just having a bit of a joke while playing the game and stuff. And I said, you know what, I'm going to try it. And I tried it. It's actually alright. It wasn't actually not bad. But Vegemite is disgusting. I hate it. Just because I'm British does not mean that I like I prefer coffee over tea. Yeah, I like crumpets, but I don't eat them every day. You know, it's just weird, like America's perception. It's like us saying, yeah, Americans eat donuts every day. Do you? I don't think you do. But you know, it's just a misconception. But yeah. Matt Pauly, peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. I showed that to Grindtime. He's like, I'll have to try that actually. And then the joke about how much do you weigh was a long time ago. I actually put in the chat when I first started streaming. Hey, if anyone's got any questions, put in the chat. And looked at a guy put, how much do you weigh? Yeah, I didn't really mean them sort of questions. Oh, but yeah. Sending new name to lineup now. Hey, Chris, and there's no swear words. You're welcome to put it in here, but swear words, then I'll have to come and see it soon. But yeah, watch out for it in the chats, guys. I'm sure it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. I've got to accept it, no matter what it is. Online only though. He did say Discord. I was like, no, you're going too far. That ain't happening on Discord. Imagine that in playtest. No, it ain't happening. But gladly in line chat, I will gladly accept my fate. Okay, so this base. So this base is designed as a split base. So any bases where you see a big V shape like this, sometimes a bit smaller, but V shapes like this, they are split bases. They are designed to make your bot split. And as I said to my good friend Chris, or CJ, you might know him, is that the reason I lost on that base for our bet was that I didn't prioritize the split. I prioritized other things as well, and I think I was prioritizing the build bots a bit too much. So, yeah, stop the split. Stop the split. So I use Boss's minions quite a bit to prevent the split. So my idea is I'm going to drop Blaster here, send his minions that way, a couple of healers down there, and then the minions will go that way and take it all out. And then we're going to drop the rest of the team here. They are going to walk up here. So we are going to take out all this section with 6 gun, I think, with Sea Spray as well. Pop this with Rook. We'll try and take out some things here. Do I try and ride the Combiner? If it's anyone else other than Computron or Lyozak, I'm alright. If it's them, I'm in trouble. So we'll see. I might have to drop Rook early as well and put it right in the middle there, and then maybe take this out with Sea Spray as well. Cores wise, we've got anti-stun cores. I might have to take this out with Jetfire. So drop Blaster, drop Rook, Blaster's minions over there, Rook in the middle there. Take that out with Jetfire. Sea Spray through these defenses here. After Jetfire taking that out, that should take most of them out there. Pop that outpost there. That will pop. That will pop with Blaster's minions, hopefully. I've got to time it right. And then we're going to take out this with 6-gun. And then take this out as well with Rook. And then we're going to path it upwards. Might take that out with Jetfire, seeing as there's no shield gen next to it. And then we're going to literally walk up, take it nice and easy. And then I might just start stunning everything with Bumblebee towards the top. That is the plan. Illicit Pulse, do you actually remember all that? It's like a 20-stage plan. Yeah, I do. I really do. I'm not going to take a combiner. I'm tempted, but I'll take a low-level one. I'll take up max, just to avoid that hack. Okay, we've got all the right bots. Yep. Cool. Let's go. See, that's the thing. I do plan my attacks like that, so when it goes wrong, it really does frustrate me. Do no combiner and no healer. You can do Silent Pass without it anyway. Don't need it. Let's hit post. Too much planning. Leroy Jenkins. That literally is grind time. Okay. So we're going to do Blaster. And then we're going to do minions over that way a minute. In a second, I get a bit closer. I want to make sure they go that round and then not. And then there, and then Jetfire, and then we're going to go Jetfire on that there, and then the rest of the bots down there. Always popped early. The minions have gone that way. That's not good. Why are the minions shooting at that wall? It's awful. Let's use the heal thing there. We need 6-gun to get up there now. Come on, 6-gun, get up there. And then Sea Spray through it as well. And that'll take that out. Put Rook across there like that. See, I don't think we need a combine actually. Now I'm going to throw my minions down up there like that. And then we're going to start stunning everything now, like I said. Oh, stunned. We're going to lose Jetfire, I think. Alright, these parts of Jetfire now to take this out. And there we go, then base down. Why is 6-gun down here fighting a shark? What an idiot. Bumblebee in the corner there, just a thing here. And there we go. As planned. Apart from 6-gun walking off, it all went to plan. I say that, the HU ain't going down, is it? Let's take his shield gen out. There we go. There we go. I did this war on normal mode. No, hard mode or bust. Hard mode or bust. Seventh Town's going to batch 8 for his first pull. Good choice. Good choice. Really good batch. If you're not sure which batch to choose from, go and check out my video. I did a video on all the batches, sort of rated, went through every single bot and give them an overall score. And again, come next year we can go and visit them again, go and redo these videos, and every year we can sort of look back, and that is the idea. And absolutely add the new batches on. So yeah, go and check it out. William Wilkinson's got 5-star impact with Amalgamus on. Good choice of core. Amalgamus, definitely better than Alchemist. Alchemist is good, but Amalgamus increases damage as well. So, yeah, I would definitely choose Amalgamus over Alchemist. Yeah, definitely. Make a list of best combat bots for each 5-star bot. So someone else requested this, and my reply was, because every bot has multiple combats. Alright, I'll make an example. Let's just do one. So, let's do Laser Optimus. For example, I would say Rat Trap is the best. But, you could literally say Rat Trap is good, but then Tyrax is also good. But then Zorb is also good, and Stripes is also good. Air Razor is in an outpost. Trip Up's also good. Night Stalker is in an outpost. So you picked one bot, and already I've rattled off, like, you know, SG Steeljar. There's like 10 bots that are good for him. So if I did that for every bot in the game, it'd be a long video. Long. So I've got to find a way to shorten it. Maybe I do top 3 combats for bots, but even then, when we in text just rating bots, those videos were long. I mean, we did them by class. We put 2 classes together, and it was like an hour long, and I had to whittle that down. Adding combats into each one of those is a big conversation. Big. So, I just need to find a way, and I don't want to do it in like 10 videos, because people get bored watching 10 different videos. So, I've got to find a way to make it shorter. That's what I need to do. A few people have asked for that, so I know it's something that people want. I know that, but it's just too long a video because there's so many different options. It all depends on your attack style. It all depends on what bots you're using. Like I said about core choices, and honestly, you can go so in depth. People just think you can just throw any core on, but honestly, I do go a lot in depth on my cores and my choices and why. And yeah, you know, you'd probably talk, I mean, if it's an hour video, you're probably talking about 8 hours of content I've got to make there. It's a big ask. It's a big ask. And I've got some time off soon. But, yeah. See, that's not a bad idea. Deception's got there, like, you know, but then my top 10 bots. So people are going to look at that and go, oh, right, that's well and good. But I don't use them top 10 bots. You know. And then, obviously, free-to-play players that are low-level players won't have all them bots, and they might use players a bit, you know, bots a bit outside the box. So it's very hard to sort of, like, you know, to do something like that big, you know. Maybe do 3 each stream. Oh my god, I'll be here for a year. I don't think I'd do it on a stream. It's something I do in a video, because a stream, it gets lost. You know, it's an hour and a half. I know people tune in, but it's more for entertainment than a stream. And I do give some snippets of information, but I try and cut all this down to videos to make it easier for people to watch. So they haven't got to watch an hour and a half of me waffling on and talking. And, you know, I hope people just tune in for the streams, just for entertainment, have a chat with me and throw ideas around and get in with the community and just have a little bit of laugh and a joke. But the videos are there for more information, really. And that's why I'm trying to keep them as short as I can. But you can see that, you know, I even said to Tex, listen, I want to keep these videos 20 minutes, and some of them are like 35 minutes because I just couldn't cut it out. You know, I've cut it right down. I've cut, you know, and in my members, I posted like the full video. Now, if you're one of my members, then I post the full unedited bloopers and all in the members chat for them to sort of watch. And you can ask them. It's like an hour long that I've cut it down to like half an hour because you go up on a tangent, you start talking about other things. So we're talking about, I think we'll talk about tracks, and then we start talking about the FFD, and then we talk about is the FFD balanced well, and other bots, and whether it was right or wrong, and we end up talking 10 minutes about tracks, you know, but it's not relevant for that. In that video, we were just talking tracks. Is he good? what's his rating. So I had to cut all that out, you know. And it's quite sad, really, that people are missing that information. But we need to get that video down in time. So when I've really figured out a way to do this in a small amount of time and not too many videos, then it's good to go, definitely. But I've got something else in the pipeline as well. I'm trying to organise as well, which should be pretty fun as well. I actually need to start organising that now. So yeah, that would be pretty cool as well. Can't time you don't need to be taking notes every stream. Well, look where it's got you though, bud. You know, no denying you have become a better player for it. You know, we do talk a lot, and even I can see in your knowledge, bud, that we talk sometimes, and you're throwing things my way. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good thought process. That I like the way you're thinking there. So yeah, think outside the box a bit. But yeah, just do a list instead of a video. But there's a I know, but I could just do a list. But then, you know, I like doing content that people are gonna watch. You know, that's what I get my buzz about. You know, I like subs, don't get me wrong, and streams and all that, but my real buzz comes from how many people watch my videos. If I get a video and I get 2,000 views, then I know that people have enjoyed that and people liked watching it. And you can also see the engagement, how long they've watched it for. So, you know, a lot of subscribers gets you views though, and that's the, you know, the big thing for YouTubers and how many views you get. So yeah. But yeah, you know what, Chris? Honestly, I promise you, I will have a good think about it. Because it's obviously, you're not the only person to request it. You're about the 4th or 5th person. And I've said the same thing, but normally it's in chats and things like that. I say, Wozza, why don't you do this? And in my suggestions bit, and I said the same thing. It's such a big category, but I'll work something out. Definitely. Definitely. But with that, I'm going to give a few codes out. So you know what? I'm going to give Penny Lancaster a code just because. Just because they always ask for codes, so why not? I'm going to give Chris a code. He doesn't come in often, but I'm going to give Chris a code just for being a good sport. Who else? I'm going to give Deception a code. I've not seen Deception that much. He's been in the chat as well. Master Ninja, you can have a code just for putting me right. Just put me right with that combat. I appreciate that help. And then who else? Lastly. Who else? I like to pick people that have been quite active in the chat. You know, we've put something into the stream and talked a bit. So, who else? Who was that player earlier on? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Liam Wiswell. Hit me up on Discord. So all those people that I just said, hit me up on Discord afterwards, after the stream, and just let me know that you've won a code, and I will give you a code just for being active in the chat and, you know, helping me out in the stream, just being around here. So hit me up afterwards. So yeah, Penny Lancaster wants to give the code to William. Fair play. If you want to do that, you can do that. So William Wilkinson, congratulations. Hit me up after the stream. You can get a code. That's very nice of you, Penny Lancaster. Yeah, I love how you're like, give away, and then you give it away. But yeah, hit me up after the stream, guys. Yeah, I might give it to a couple of newbies. Hence why, you know, I've given it to Deception, and I've also given it to, like I said, to who did I say again? Deception, and I forgot the name as well. I'm so bad. Who was it? I forgot the name already. Oh, Liam Wiswell. That's it. Liam Wiswell. Yeah. So yeah, hit me up after the stream, guys. Really appreciate everyone for tuning in. And don't forget, guys, if you never want to miss another stream, all you've got to do is click that little subscribe button and click that little bell next to it, and you'll get notifications when I come live. Whether you watch it, whether you don't, it's up to you, but at least you know you can watch it at a later date, a later time. But you'll get a notification just saying, hey, Wozza's posted a video. Watch it whenever you got a chance. But yeah, listen, it helps me get views and just, you know, gives you a bit of a heads up when I'm live. But we've got the Space 8 stream on Thursday. Hopefully there's going to be some new information coming from them because the last stream was pretty woeful. There weren't much. So Space Ape, up your game. Come on, we want some more HQ18 info. I mean, I've done my part today. Hopefully give as much away as I can. And hopefully they can clarify a few things, especially around the bot XP. I want to know. So yeah, looking forward to this week's stream. Cannot wait. I will stream on Thursday after that stream. The same time. It might change eventually because of daylight savings. I don't know what happens in the US. But I try and keep to the normal US time. But yes, every Monday and Thursday, guys. Don't forget to tune in. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Everyone that's supported the channel. Everyone that's helped me in any way. And come and see the stream on Thursday, guys. We're fighting fit back to it. So see you then. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And peace out, guys.